Hi guys, welcome back to Geese Grills. Today we're doing another rack of lamb. After the success we had with the old Angus and OINK proper mint, I thought we'd do another one, but I'm going to do it not like I normally do it, because I'm actually going to spit roast this bad boy. Now there ain't a lot of meat on these things to get the rod in there, but it should be enough. I've never tried it yet with rack of lamb, so it is going to be the first time. And I am even going to leave the fat cap on because I'm going to see if I can render that bad boy down. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to go a heavy heat when we put it on the spit roast. I'm going to keep it nice and low and keep it spinning and see if we can render as much of this fat cap off as possible, and then maybe give it a blast at the end. But we are going to be using the old Angus and OINK proper mint, as I say, because that was bloody handsome, that was. So first things first, what I am going to do is I'm going to score this fat cap because it's pretty thick on here. You know what I mean? And see if we just get this to render down as much as we can while she's spinning on the old rotisserie. You know what I mean? So I never used to be a lamb lover, but like you know, I'm moving over. You know what I mean? I'm moving over to the dark side, shall we say? Silly sots. And it'd be interesting to see how this turns out, because in theory we should be able to render quite a bit of this fat cap down and hopefully at the end crisp it up. I'm going to make it look pretty for you because I'm going to do a crisscross score. All right, don't say I don't do everything for you, you know what I mean? It'll also help getting some of this Angus and OINK proper mint seasoning in there. All I'm going to use as a binder is a little bit of the old Popeyes Missus, just so we can get as much of this bad stuff on there as we can. So I'll give it a little spray like so, and then away we go. The only other thing that I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to tin foil these little bones at the end here, because she's going to be over direct heat and she's going to be spinning for a while. I want to make sure they don't burn, because they're so thin, and if they burn, they break off, and you know what I mean. It's going to ruin the look of it, like, you know. Because sometimes it's all about the look. Right, let's give this a flip over. Give this back a spray. And this is a risk for me, because you do know that I don't eat a lot of fat. So hopefully we can crisp this up and make it taste bloody lovely. All right, smother. And guys, once we're looking something very similar to that, I've got my little bits of tin foil here. Let's turn this round. I'm literally going to twist those on the end of there like that, because otherwise they will burn up like a good one. And the likelihood is they just won't make it through the journey anyway, do you know what I mean? They'll probably snap off. So at least then we can get the look at the end, do you know what I mean? Now, we're very fortunate today. The sun is a-shining. I might even partake in a few beers later on, you know what I mean? Since the sun is shining, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't do normally. You trying to kids? Fucking hell, I don't need excuse for the sun, that's for sure. Right, and then guys, once we are looking something very similar to that, this bad boy is going to go in the fridge probably about 3 or 4 hours, and then spit roast, spinning, happy days. See how we turn out, shall we? Look, I'll see you in about 3 or 4 hours. Right guys, I know I said 2 to 3 hours, but the sun's shining, I've had a right few beers, and it's actually been 2 days. But you can't deny she does look pretty, and I swear to God, I literally can't wait. I cannot wait to try this, because what we're going to do, and let's put the old glove on, is we're going to spit roast this bad boy, which means we have got to get this fella up that fella. You know what I mean? Now there ain't a lot of meat on a rack of lamb, as you can imagine, so I've got to get this positioned pretty well to go right through the middle there. I find the old twist technique, twist and wiggle, and there we have it. Look at that, straight through. Done. Then cut the clamps, like so. You're not going to be able to spike actually into the meat because there's nothing there to hold off, but it's just ready to stop it from moving. And like so. That'll do ya. Happy days. Now, what I am going to do, guys, I'm going to bring you over because I want to show you how I've set these coals up. And the reason being, because there is very little meat on this rack of lamb, and I've never actually spit roasted one before, I'm having to put this on. I've only put a small amount of coal and I've banked it to one side. So let me just show you what I mean. Let me go. Now, if you look in there, you can see I've put the middle grate in, right? And I've got only a small amount of coal over to one side. So as she spins, it's almost going to get a little bit of a breather when it spins over to this side. Well, that's the principle behind it anyway. So, because obviously, literally, there's hardly any meat on those racks of lambs, and I want to try and see if I can render as much of that fat cut down as possible. Very straightforward, guys. That is going in there. we are going to hit the button, and away she goes. Doesn't she look pretty though? Happy days. I'm going to see you when this thing hits 135. I'll see you then. Guys, we're at the 15 minute. Have a look at that. Look at that. So we're going slow. We ain't hurting her. We're not going too fast. Do you know what I mean? Gentle, gentle. I reckon we've only got about another 10 minutes left for that, and I don't think I'm going to get what I want from the old rendering of the fat, but listen, we'll see where it takes us. I'll see you about 10 minutes. We are actually at temp for the internal of the meat, but I'm not happy with the fat cap yet myself, because you know how fussy I am. So what I'm going to do is stop this fella just when the fat cap is pointing at the coals, like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the fat cap to protect the meat. Do you know what I mean? So we hopefully don't overcook it, but we try and render that fat cap down. You know what I mean? Oi, down there for dancing. Right, hopefully I shall see you in a bit of time when that fat cap is rendered. I'll see you then. Okay guys, let's see how this fat cap's getting on, shall we? It's like watching the fucking Wheel of Fortune, isn't it? Put it off, smell nice. It's definitely starting to reduce. Look, we're definitely starting. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I shall stop that there. That looks pretty. So, right, I'm still going to go a little bit longer, guys. Just see if I can get a little bit more out of that. I'm going to spin her back round. I'm going to give her about another 5 minutes, so I'll see you in 5 minutes. I'll see you then. Right, guys, that's about as much as I can risk now. Let's have a butcher, shall we? Oh, happy days. Here she comes. Where will she have stopped? Nobody knows. Come on, baby. Oh, have a look at that. Happy days. I'm happy. I am happy. Let's get this bad boy off, shall we? Pick that up off of there. Oh, nearly lost her. And there you have it, guys. Let's get this bad boy off to rest, shall we? Happy days. Okie dokie, guys, we are rested. And there you have it. Angus and OINK, proper mint, on a spit roasted rack of lamb. Now, the last one I did was absolutely amazing, which is why I wanted to have another stab at it, because this is a brilliant rub. But the last time, I stripped all the fat cap off and made up a rack of lamb, and then we did it on just a standard indirect, so you could just chop it up and have the lollipops. Anyone who watches this channel knows I ain't a lover of fat. So, I've taken a risk by leaving this fat cap on, and you've just seen me spend quite a bit of time trying to render this fat cap down. So we're going to see how this turns out. First things first, let's get this fella onto a chopping board. Like so. I think we have to put the old knee grip down, stop that fella slipping. And then here we go. Are you ready? First thing, so I'm going to cut straight in the middle. We're going through the fat cap. Oh, she's splintering up. Okay. In real terms, that's probably a little bit overdone for me, but I think it's because I spent so much time rendering the fat cap. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see what it tastes like, shall we? Let's cut ourselves a nice piece. Let's try and get a bit of the fat cap as well, because I'm going to go full bore. You know what I mean? And this is what we end up with. I mean, you can't deny she looks pretty, can you? Oh, are you ready? Oh, that is magic. Guys, you've got to try that Angus and OINK proper mint. So I'm going to try that on chicken wings next, you know that. I'm going to do something that I don't normally do in the interest of science, i.e. because I want to try what this rub is like again when it's on a fat cap. I'm going to bite into that fat cap, all right? Cool, fuck me gently. That's fucking lovely. I'm not sure I'm going to go too deep into the fat cap, but the top of the fat cap, with all that seasoning on there, that is lovely. I'm even going to go for that bit on the edge there. That. Oh, so honestly, that is a little bit overdone for me. But you cannot fault the Angus and OINK proper mint. Promise you. You put that in front of anyone, they wouldn't be upset. Now remember, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.